Shemai everyone, can you believe that by the time you've seen this, it's Friday again? I can't believe where these weeks are going. Once again, I have to apologise for my very croaky voice. I've been suffering with a really nasty cough this week, and every day's been a bit of a struggle with it, to be honest. So I'm hoping to keep this video quite short tonight in case I have to inflict a coughing fit on you. So fingers crossed I get through it. Tonight, when I say tonight, obviously for you is going to be this morning because it's going to be Friday. I'm going to be using a few stamp sets, from the Occasions catalogue. Hello Cupcakes from the Occasions catalogue. And so is Amazing Life. And I'm also using the framelets, Call Me Cupcake, which are only available to order up until 31st of March, but I think we are experiencing a little bit of difficulty getting hold of them at the moment. But to be honest, they are quite easy images to hand cut. The rectangle stitch dies I'm using, and I'm using, for the very first time, I'm ashamed to say, despite having had it for months, swirly frames from the annual catalogue. And it's one of those ones, when I saw it, I thought, oh, I really like that. Saw some great ideas with it, then put it on my shelf. So I have actually used it to give me the little border, which is within my rectangular framelets there. So there's the card I'm doing. I'm using the Gingham Gala, but I'm going to be doing it in the yellow. I'm doing it in Daffodil Delight. What I've done, I've prepared this ready to stick down because I thought the less talking I've got to do tonight, probably the better for you and for me. So I'm just sticking that down, and I've used the white organza ribbon that is in the annual catalogue. There we go. So a bit of a word of warning with some of these polymer ones. What I did with it, I took it out of the pack and laid it face down and then put the block and stuck down onto it to pick it up, because what I was finding when I was trying to lay it on the block, I kept bending it so my frame wasn't quite straight. So I'm hoping that will help. I'm using tonight Balmy Blue and Daffodil Delight, so I'm going to stamp the frame in Balmy Blue. Just make sure. Now, because I've cut the Whisper White Red, I'm going to have to try and stamp it right in, so you might have to see a bit of my frizzy hair. Just making sure I'm sort of lining it up on all sides and then stamping it down. I'm going to gently and carefully peel it off. There we go. Oh, it's not, as you can see, I haven't quite got it straight, but my cupcake is going to go up there anyway. So I think we'll get away with it. And I'm then going to stamp the sentiment, life's too short to say no to cake. I firmly believe this, which is why I have to run. Otherwise I wouldn't fit in my craft room. And I'm stamping it in Memento because I'm going to colour in the word cake with one of the Marvellous markers. And going along with the blue thing, I'm going to let it dry for a little bit. I'm going to stamp it in Blueberry Bushel. I'm just going to put that to one side to dry out a little bit, and I'm going to stamp my cupcake topper. My mother, every time she sees this, she thinks of the poo emoji. So, yeah, every time she sees it, she thinks, oh, it always reminds me of that poo emoji. Luckily enough, I just saw it as the top of a cupcake. So there we go. Stamp that in Daffodil Delight. And then I'm going to stamp the case of it, once again, in Balmy Blue. I like blue and yellow together. Well, if it works for the sunny skies, it's got to be a good one to go with. There we go. And I'm then I'm just going to cut that off a little bit. I'm going to bring the big shot, not the Bing shot, in. And because I just realised I haven't got my magnetic die cutting plate on, I'm just going to use a bit of washi to stick them down with, just a tiny bit. And if you've seen some of my scrapbooking videos, you know that I've got a fair bit of washi to use. I've cut ready as well, using this little framelit. I've cut the little stand, sorry, for my cupcake to go on. So these framelits are lovely. As I say, I'm sure, I don't know whether they're close to being sold out or whether they are sold out at the moment, but they are nice and easy to cut out anyway. There we go. I'm just going to whip this through the big shot. There we go. And as you can see, it cuts them out absolutely perfectly. So I'll just put those there for now. And I'm going to colour in just using the thinner end of this pen. And the colour in the cake. Actually, no, I think I'll trust myself with the fibre top. There's some lovely sentiments in this sentiment set, and this is the one that's been sold as a bundle with the rectangular framelit dies. And as I say, it's only in the first catalogue will you be able to buy them as a bundle and save 10%. So if you fancy them, this is the time to get them. Celebration runs out in 10 days time. So if you are looking to buy a bundle, this is the best time to get it, because then you also get a free item if you spend over £45 before shipping. There we go. So now I'm going to stick that to this. There. Oops. Sticking it to me rather than... So I've used, as I say, 2 of the stitch framelit dies. Sticking those together there. And I'm going to stick that then on my card. And then I'm going to stick my cake stand on. And my cake then is going to be stuck on with foam pads, so it comes off the top then of the rectangular die. And I've used the multi-purpose adhesive sheets again because it was a little bit fiddly with the glue, and I wanted to come just above the line there. My foam pads, which have a habit of disappearing on a perfectly empty desk. Actually, no, this looks, you know, nice and tidy, but if you looked off to the side, it's absolute carnage at the moment. I think that's a weekend job, a bit of tidying. So I'm just going to stick this down then. There it is. And that's a nice, quick and simple card. There we are. So there's a sentiment that I live my life by: life's too short to say no to cake. And there's also another nice little sentiment on the cupcakes one saying, sprinkled with love and celebrate your day. So you could stamp one of those in inside. You can also stamp the little sprinkles on it, or you could put some little sequins on. So there we go. For our free floor Friday, we have made a nice, cute and simple, well, it could be a birthday card, or it could be you could put a little voucher inside if you're going to treat somebody to an afternoon tea. So there we go. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, apologies for my croaky voice. I'm just amazed that I managed to get to the end of the video without coughing. So we have used Amazing Life stamp set. There we go. I've also used the Call Me Cupcake framelit dies, the Hello Cupcake stamp set, swirly frames, as I say this the first time I've used it, so that's quite nice, and I've also used the rectangular stitched dies. So, huge welcome to all my new subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, but you fancy seeing what else I'm getting up to, I would dearly love for you to hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the little notification bell, it'll tell you of all my new videos. If you haven't got a demonstrator, but you'd be interested in ordering, here's my selling page here, nikkirichards.stampinup.net. If you have got a demonstrator, quickly get onto them to place your order before celebration runs out. So thank you so much. Enjoy your Friday. The weekend is in sight, and Hwyl fawr. Take care. See you soon. Bye.